Hey, what's going on, guys? Adam Napolitano here, owner of Writing and Fire, where I specialize in copywriting and marketing consulting for the health supplement industry. And in today's video, I want to do a quick breakdown of an email from Dr. Stephen Gundry announcing a new product called Longevity Max. So this appears to be one of their newest anti-aging supplements. And so this is a recent email that I received just a few days ago. And I kind of want to just read through it in its entirety from start to finish. It's not super long, and just give a breakdown or an analysis of several key parts, stuff I think they did well, and areas where I think they could improve to make this email even more effective. And so just for a little bit of context too, this is a second sales email that I received from them for this product. Prior to receiving this email, they sent out kind of your more traditional long-form sales email that was a lot beefier than the one that you're about to see. So this is kind of like a more condensed version and kind of what I consider to be almost like a pseudo sales / product announcement email. So just kind of want to mention that for context. So like I said, for the remainder of this video, I'm just going to be looking down at my screen. I'm going to read through the email from start to finish so you can see and hear the full content of it. And then I'm going to go into my analysis. So hope you guys enjoy. So we start off here. As I write this message to you, Adam, a huge smile is splashed across my face. The reason is because countless people around the world are finally about to experience what it's like to feel younger as they get older. And it's all thanks to this energy-enhancing, youth-boosting formula my team and I debuted today called Longevity Max. Years of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into making this passion project a reality. So I'm honored to say it was released to the world a few hours ago, or since it was released to the world a few hours ago, the orders have been flying off the shelves. Currently, over half of our inventory has been completely wiped out. The good news is I still have a small number of bottles available for you. Click here to secure your copy of, or your supply of Longevity Max before these last bottles sell out. It's formulated with 5 extremely powerful and proven all-natural compounds that are known to activate 2 of your body's most important youth switches. And all you have to do is ask any of the volunteers in my test group how amazing it feels when these switches get flipped back on. I have more energy, my hair looks fuller. I have more physical strength, which once was all lost. Barbara J., age 62. I feel more energetic, much more calm and focused in my day, and just a lot younger as I'm getting things done. Chris C., age 75. I'm more livelier in the day. I don't drink anything with caffeine in it, so this is like my burst of alertness. I can keep up with my 2-year-old grandson who is all over the place. Judith W., age 58. The energy I feel is wonderful. My ability to recall things is much better, and I don't have brain fog as much. I feel stronger inside and out. Mary K. M., age 62. Now, I could go on and on about all of the revitalizing perks this formula can give you. I'm talking about awesome health-boosting benefits like youthful energy, mental clarity, and a new zest for life. But the best way is to simply experience them for yourself. Click here to claim your bottles of Longevity Max right away. Supplies are extremely limited. Try it for 90 days, and if you don't feel and look better than you have in years, send your bottles back for a hassle-free refund. That's how confident I am this formula can help you live a long and youthful life. And with no risk, there's no reason not to give it a try. Keep in mind though, once these last remaining bottles sell out, I won't have any more Longevity Max on hand for at least the next few months. I'd hate for you to miss out. After all, you deserve to feel young, happy, and healthy. And Longevity Max is one of the best ways to help you do that. Looking out for you. Stephen Gundry, MD. So there you have it. That's the full email in its entirety. Like you said, this was the second sales email that I received announcing this new product, Longevity Max. First one was a lot longer. You can see this one, kind of a more condensed version, but still some good stuff in here we can talk about, and I think we can use as a learning experience And hopefully you're going to come away with this video with some tips that you can use to improve your own copy and marketing efforts, whether it's with sales emails or even sales pages, stuff like that. So kind of just going back up kind of to the top, starting at the beginning and working our way down a little bit, sort of like the second paragraph here. The reason is because countless people around the world are finally about to experience what it's like to feel younger as they get older. So obviously you got a paradox there, right? Feeling younger as you're growing older. Obviously the target audience here, which is sort of the boomer, senior, aging population, they want to look and feel younger, right? That's kind of a given. So it's good right in the beginning of the email, they call that out, they acknowledge that, right? That definitely makes sense. I would like to see them dive a little bit deeper, though, into the benefits. What does it mean to look and feel younger? How, or just what are a couple examples of how they might be able to look and feel younger, right? So getting a little more meat and getting a little more specific with the benefit portion as it pertains to looking or feeling younger is going to be much more powerful and have more of an impact. Again, I know this is the second kind of more condensed version of a sales email they sent out, but the thing to keep in mind is it never hurts to reiterate and sort of repeat benefits of your product, right? That's why your audience is here in the first place. They're seeking out some type of benefit, ideally as a solution to their problem. So, even if you're a little worried about maybe being redundant at times, listen, you're better off almost repeating or recovering benefits a little too much than not enough. So I would like to have seen that done a little bit right there. Kind of moving on here. So I'm honored to say, since it was released to the world a few hours ago, the orders have been flying off the shelves. Currently, over half of our inventory has been completely wiped out. So obviously, they're kind of employing the urgency or scarcity angle here, right? Over half of our inventory is gone already. It only took a few hours to wipe out half of our inventory, so you need to act now if you want to be able to secure your supply of Longevity Max. So that's definitely a good thing to do when you can introduce scarcity and urgency. I would have liked to have seen this, I think, sort of the power or impact of this ratcheted up by, again, getting a little more specific with maybe, an exact number of bottles that are left, or, even if you don't want to do that, a way to kind of increase the impact of this even more might be something like, our warehouse manager, with how fast the bottles are flying off the shelves, our warehouse manager expects the remaining supply of our inventory will be exhausted within the next however many hours, or the next 2 days, whatever, to really kind of ratchet up the scarcity and urgency angle. So I think that's a way they could have kind of taken that a step further and improved it a little bit more. Okay, kind of moving on. So they do hint at the ingredients. So we know there's 5 ingredients in the product, right? 5 extremely powerful, proven all-natural compounds that are known to activate 2 of your body's most important youth switches. So I don't really mind that they didn't start going into the details and the ingredients here. I generally would not do that either. Again, you could kind of really get going down a rabbit hole and detract away from the power of a sales email like this if you get too ingrained in the nitty-gritty of the ingredients. Leave that for the sales page, right? So totally fine they didn't get into any ingredient specifics in the email. And another interesting thing here is the mechanism that they did introduce, activating 2 of your body's most important youth switches. I do like that, right? The best supplement sales copy out there almost always has an interesting or unique mechanism associated with it. So the switch concept or sort of the mechanism of there being a switch in your body that can be flipped on or off, it is an appealing mechanism, an appealing concept, because it implies how simple or easy the solution is, right? It's simple as just flipping a switch inside your body to either turn something off to stop a problem that you've been experiencing, or flip it on, in this case, activate it to experience some type of benefit that you want, right? The switch mechanism is a little bit overdone, I feel like, but that's not really the issue I have with it. I'm totally fine with it, but I would, again, like to see a little more detail with the youth switch mechanism introduced here. Again, you don't want to get carried away, and you certainly don't want to give away the secret and flesh out the entire mechanism in detail. Again, that should be done in the sales copy, the sales page, VSL, whatever, a little bit later on. But give the audience a little more meat here, right? Tease us a little more. So we know, okay, activate 2 of our body's most important youth switches. Well, what does that really even mean? Right? So while they don't have to go into excruciating detail here, even, something as simple as saying, well, the first switch that you activate is proven to slow down the rate of aging in your skin cells and, wherever else in the body, right? That could be one example, whereas, age or youth switch 2, once activated, boosts your body's ability to fight off disease as you age. Again, those are just 2 general examples off the top of my head, but by kind of fleshing out the mechanism a little bit more and giving us a little more detail, again, that's kind of benefit oriented, that adds more power and more impact to the mechanism. So I would have liked to see that. So then after that, they basically get into testimonials, which, those are pretty good. You have some specificity and benefits in the testimonials, like the first one from Barbara J. I have more energy, my hair looks fuller. That certainly is going to appeal to the female demographic, right? They very concerned with kind of the aesthetic benefits as they age. So, these testimonials aren't like sort of jaw-dropping or really anything like that, but certainly support the argument, for the product. One thing that I like that they've done with all their testimonials, such a simple thing, is they included the age. This isn't something I see done a lot, right? Like, at least from the copy that I have seen, most of the time you get the name, right? First name and, first letter of the last name. Sometimes they'll give the location, city and state that they live in, but it's not very often that I see the age given of the persons that are, giving the testimonials. And I like that because, again, it's such a simple thing, but it's yet another way to call out to their ideal audience and make sure that people, within the target age group are really going to resonate with this and, kind of be drawn in. Right, because if like someone like me, right, I'm 34. Clearly, I'm not really in their ideal target audience here with this product. The only reason I'm on the list is because I'm a copywriter for research purposes. But even if I had purchased some other type of product from them before as a customer, and I saw this email come through, and I'm like, oh wait, these people are all in their 60s or 70s, or this isn't for me, right? I can stop reading now. Like it really helps narrow down and define their ideal audience. So I like that they included the ages of the people giving the testimonials. And really, that's kind of the major things that stuck out to me in this email. Kind of the close here is fairly standard. Again, I would have liked to see more specificity in the urgency and scarcity angle reiterated at the end here. If that was beefed up a little bit, I think that could potentially improve the performance of this email even more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this copy breakdown. Hopefully you took away a few pointers or tips that you can use to help improve your own copy and your own marketing for your supplement products moving forward. And if you're ever looking for expert help with writing sales copy or really kind of any help with the advertising side of things for your supplements, feel free to reach out. Leave a comment here on this video. Send me a private message here on Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever else you might be seeing this, or head over to my website, writingandfire.com, and get on my email list. because every time I put out a new piece of copy like this, whether it's a copy critique or just some other type of piece of content or video of me sharing some helpful strategies or tips with you, you'll be the first to find out about it if you're on my email list. So head over there, or feel free to shoot me an email too if you have a project you would like to discuss. So that does it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.